Welcome into Chicago Bears Now. I am Harrison Graham, back with another episode as we are just a couple of days away from NFL free agency. Monday kicks things off with the legal tampering period. That's when a lot of these deals start to verbally get done. So let's get to some news first before we get into some rumors, and that is starting with Danny Trevathan. This came down last night. 3-year deal for the veteran linebacker. This morning we were able to find out what the details were. 3 years, $21.75 million, up to $24 million in incentives with $14 million guaranteed. One of the vocal leaders on this defense, like I said, veteran player. When he's healthy, he's very, very good. But I'll be honest, I was a little bit surprised by this. You guys have heard me on previous videos. I would have leaned going Nick Kwiatkoski. He's younger. He's more of an ascending player. Yes, I think Trevathan's better, and I am not super stunned by this, but overall, I thought the Bears might go in the other direction. Now, we'll talk about Kwiatkoski. We'll talk about Leonard Floyd coming up in just a little bit, but the last 4 seasons, I like Trevathan. He's just hurt a lot, guys. He's missed 18 games over the past 4 years. When he's out there, he's great, but he isn't always out there, and that's a little bit of a concern. Obviously, only $14 million is guaranteed. We haven't yet seen the year-by-year breakdown of the contract, just kind of have the total number, so we'll see how it affects the cap moving forward. But pretty good value, $7-8 million per year, but I am a little bit surprised that they went this route under Ryan Pace. So, what's your one-word reaction to the Trevathan signing? I'll go surprised. I'm not shocked, floored, absolutely stunned, but I am moderately surprised. I thought they would value Kwiatkoski's youth, but as we're going to talk about in a minute, maybe he actually is going to be more expensive than we initially thought. They may have gotten Trevathan on a cheaper deal. Now, if you want to take advantage of a sweet deal, you should go check out this hat, chatsports.com/Bears hat. Want a cheaper deal? Here it is, 30% off. This hat's usually $30 right now. It's just over $20. It's an adjustable flat bill snapback. I know some of you guys don't like the fitted hats, so we went to the snapback adjustable version on this one. Doesn't matter how big or small your head is, you'll be able to fit into this thing just fine. Chatsports.com/Bears hat 1. Chatsports.com/Bears hat 1. That link will be in the comments. It'll be in the description. Click on the link. Boom. Take advantage of the deal today. All right, so let's talk about the Nick Kwiatkoski, kind of the fallout from the Trevathan signing. Does that mean Kwiatkoski is for sure gone? I don't think it's for sure, but I think bringing him back just cut in half in terms of percentages. If it was 60% before, now it's probably 30%. I think his future's in doubt after bringing back Danny Trevathan. We've talked about this a lot. I thought it was going to be one or the other. I thought Kwiatkoski was going to be the direction they were going to go in, but it doesn't appear that they're going to stick with Kwit here. They went with Danny Trevathan. Breakout season last year, took advantage of his opportunities in games he got to start, was able to stay healthy when Danny Trevathan wasn't. The one upside here is that if you lose him in free agency, especially if he costs upwards of $10 million, which is being rumored out there, you might get a 4th-round comp pick, kind of like what the Bears got this year for Adrian Amos. Put the stats side by side. Yeah, obviously, when Trevathan's healthy, his production's better. He's an overall better player. But don't get the games played confused. Yeah, he played in all 16. He didn't start all of those. Kwit didn't. He started about half of those. So keep that in mind as well. They were going to have to pick one or the other likely. I don't think Kwiatkoski's coming back. I won't rule it out, but I do think it's a long shot at this point. So you've locked up Trevathan. You got Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith. We'll see what happens with Leonard Floyd. He could be released if the Bears want to save more money. We'll talk about that more in just a second. But Danny Trevathan, Nick Kwiatkoski, pick a linebacker. Which one would you pick if all things were considered equal? Type T for Trevathan, type K for Kwiatkoski. If I know Trevathan's healthy, I want Trevathan. I just don't know if he can stay healthy. That's why I thought the Bears would go in the other direction. So it's very close. I'll be curious to see what the voting ends up being down in the comments section. So go ahead and type K or T down below. Okay, the Leonard Floyd aspect of this, too, as we continue to talk about the latest Bears news and rumors here on Chicago Bears Now. So, again, we don't have the exact cap situation after the Trevathan signing, but I think it's going to be somewhere in the area of Chicago has $16 to $18 million left in cap space. So, if you cut Leonard Floyd, that gets you up to about $30 million, if that number is in the ballpark of what I think it is. We don't know how the deal is structured yet, as we're filming as of now with Trevathan, but For whatever reason, Ryan Pace seems to want to keep Floyd. Maybe it's ego. Maybe it's Ryan Pace spending a top 10 pick on this guy back in 2016 and wanting to give him every opportunity, kind of like he is with Mitchell Trubisky. But look, his rookie season, very promising, 7 sacks. It's been downhill ever since, though. He has not been the same player since his rookie season. We've seen flashes. He's done well in coverage, but he has not been the pass rusher the Bears need him to be, opposite of Khalil Mack. What should the Bears do with Leonard Floyd? Type K for keep, type C for cut. What do you guys think? Because I think this is a very interesting situation for the Chicago Bears. I'll say this. If the Bears keep Floyd, I don't think they're going to be heavily involved in the quarterback market because there's just not enough money. Like, you just don't have enough to go even trade for a Derek Carr right now. So if they cut Floyd, kind of tells me they're going to make a move for a QB. So type K for keep, type C for cut. Let me know down in the comments section. What you should also do is subscribe to Chicago Bears Now. Like I mentioned, just days away from free agency. We're going to have the latest rumors and news. We'll keep you guys updated throughout free agency and the draft as we continue to get closer and closer. I'll have another mock draft after free agency has settled in and we get a better look at what the Bears' biggest needs are heading into April's draft. So be on the lookout for that. Plus, Q&As almost every single week, so use hashtag Bears on every single video we post. I will pick the best ones and answer as many as possible on our Q&A video. So hit that red subscribe button and subscribe right now. All right, next rumor here. How about signing safety Vonn Bell? I like this for a lot of reasons. Now, The Athletic predicted where some free agents might end up, and they had Bell to Chicago. This makes a lot of sense, right? Because Clinton Dix, he's going to test the open market. He could cost a little bit more than Bell potentially. So you bring in Vonn Bell as his replacement. Excellent box safety, which is what you want next to Eddie Jackson, who flourishes as a roaming free safety. This is a great fit, in my opinion. 89 tackles last year, had the TFLs, had 1 pick, 5 pass breakups. It's not like he's bad in coverage. He's passable for a strong safety. That is certainly good enough production from your number 2 safety. I think this is a great idea. If the price is right, sign me up for this. You look at the secondary right now, really the only hole at the moment is number 2 corner, opposite of Fuller, and what happens next to Eddie Jackson. Does Clinton Dix come back? Could Vonn Bell be an option? NFL draft? We will see. Getting a safety in the draft at earliest at pick number 43, asking that person to start is asking a lot. I would much rather go in free agency and get a guy like Vonn Bell. So these are your 2 options just as we play this game. So pick a safety. Type V for Vonn Bell. Type H for Clinton Dix. Let me know. If price is equal, maybe I lean because he was pretty good last year and you know what you've got there, but I'm intrigued by Vonn Bell. I think this idea coming from The Athletic is a very, very good one. I think he would fit next to Eddie Jackson. I think he's actually better against the runs than Clinton Dix, so I'm typing my V for Vonn Bell. All right, guys, as you know, lots going on in the world, and it's affected sports as well. We're calling it at Chat Sports the Go Bear, just to, you guys know what that's all about. So, Bears have shut things down. Their offices are shut down at their team facilities. They've suspended business air travel, which means draft prospects can't fly into their headquarters. Team employees can't fly out to visit draft prospects. Obviously, there's no pro days right now, so there's no real need for that anyway. Employees are working remotely at the moment. And the draft night party for day 2, obviously, since the Bears don't have a day 1 pick, at Soldier Field has been canceled. That doesn't make sense to have a lot of people in a confined space at the moment. So I'm curious, though, how will you fill your time without live sports? I hope the answer is watching videos on Chicago Bears Now, because there may not be live sporting events right now, but I promise you this, our coverage will not stop. Free agency is starting next week. We're going to be ramping up our coverage, if anything. So I hope you're subscribed, and I hope you watch all of our videos that go up on the channel. Now, these have been some of the notable league suspensions. Obviously, the NBA is shut down right now. MLB has suspended spring training and the start of their opening day. NHL, the men's and women's basketball tournament has been shut down. Spring sports are basically done at the college level. I don't see baseball season picking things back up unless there's a drastic change. And the XFL has suspended play as well. Interesting note on that, XFL free agents can sign with NFL teams, so it'll be interesting to see if the Bears have any interest in those players.